The Substitute Teacher by SAHARA MARRIONE.
It was not a typical 1st January morning at Malayan National High School, where everyone had just returned from Christmas break. The students of Class 10 Bonifacio were settling into their seats, yet they were restless, their faces a mix of curiosity and skepticism as they were greeted by Miss Catalina Kathy Santos, introduced by their school principal earlier, standing at the front of the classroom. She was the substitute teacher for social studies and values education and their temporary classroom advisor, while Mrs. De Castro, their original advisor, was on leave for 3 months due to giving birth. Maya, one of the students in Class Bonifacio, found herself unable to hold back her curiosity like her other classmates. Their eyes followed the new teacher as she gracefully walked to the front of the classroom. Miss Santos stood there, facing them with a presence that balanced both gentleness and authority, commanding attention without saying a word. "We're all coming for vacation, and for many it's been a strange and difficult time," Miss Santos began, her voice calm and inviting as she looked around the classroom. "It's okay to feel that, and if there's anything you'd like to share, something about your vacation experiences, your thoughts on the world today, this is a safe space." The room grew quiet, the usual chatter giving way to an unfamiliar stillness. The students exchanged uncertain glances. They were used to teachers diving straight into lessons, not asking how they felt. Just then, Jobert, who rarely spoke up, mumbled from the back, "I kind of hate being back. It's just, everything's so different now." Miss Santos nodded gently, her expression softening. "I get that," she said. "Things have been hard for all of us, especially after everything we've been through. The world has changed, and we're all still figuring out how to move forward. But you don't have to do it alone." For a minute, the room hung quietly. The weight of her words appeared to settle on the students, and the walls that had kept them guarded started to break. One by one, they spoke up, sharing their own feelings, tentative at first, but with more openness as the conversation unfolded. As the lesson continued, Miss Santos' unexpected warmth began to fill the room, her steady voice becoming a small, reassuring anchor amid the uncertainty they all carried. By the end of the class, when the bell finally rang, the students cleared out the classroom with a sense of warmness they hadn't expected. They weren't entirely free of their burdens, but they felt a little less weighed down. Miss Kathy's gaze caught one of her students, Andres, who was leaving, in his frayed uniform and with a pair of shoes scuffed beyond repair. His shoulders slumped slightly, as if carrying more than just the weight of the day. Kathy felt the silent resolve settled in her chest. There were stories she had yet to uncover, and challenges her students faced that were still hidden beneath the surface. With a deep breath, she turned to the whiteboard, ready to face the next chapter, both in her students' lives and in her own journey.